Well, it looks promising. Exactly a month ago, we had 80% of 25,000 people being at home. Now the same 25,000 people are all back at work. So all the hotels of Accor are reopened in China. It's gradual. It is small, but it is certainly positive. So we're up to 15-20% occupancy. 98 and 97% of the clients are, of course, Chinese from national China. However, if you start with the economic segment, so the most affordable segment, and we have a partnership with the second largest company called Wazoo, they already are at 67% occupancy in a matter of 3 weeks. So you go up the ladder and just hope for the blue sky, but business is back, and restaurants, F&B, entertainment, it's actually back. So it's a sign of good news, likely to be the case in South Korea as well for the next 10 days to come.
I just want to walk through what could be ahead for your business, and you flagged up April, May being challenging months. I think many of us would expect that given the extent of the lockdowns here in Europe and globally. But when it comes to the future, I know that your group has allowed cancellations. You've had it at some credit vouchers. So clearly there might be a bit of a hangover from the use of some of that credit already. Just give us a sense of what comes after the lockdowns then in terms of that demand story and using up some of those credit vouchers.
Well, the credit vouchers, I guess all the corporate companies, including ours, we're trying to be as friendly, open we can be, of course, with all of our customers. We need them back, we need them loyal, and we need to show gratitude and thanks for them. So it's, they're going to be back. We don't know when the lockdown relaxation is going to be. Likely to be in early May in Germany, likely to be mid-May in France. It happened to be already the case in Austria, in all Scandinavia, in Slovenia. So we're learning day by day. We're learning from what works, what did not work, so we know what works in China, and let's try to actually learn from it, and let's try to basically replicate it in the European countries. So as much as I'm saying that April and May is going to be immensely difficult, because we've never been there before, it is really uncharted territories, but Accor as a group is able to cope with those uncertainties. So let's work with national health authorities, with government agencies to prepare for the lockdown relaxation, which is what we're doing now. And hopefully we're going to have an okay summer season.
And following up on that, in terms of bookings and for this summer, are you already seeing cancellations, or what's the picture for you now?
No one is really booking because no one knows when we're going to be reopened for basically people being free to circulate. What we're saying and what we're anticipating is hopefully the restaurants and the hotels are going to be back and reopen entirely by, again, what I said, early June to mid-June. What will happen this summer, because everything depends on the borders. If the borders remain closed, you're going to have to depend on national domestic business. For Accor, that's okay. 75% of all my clients, even in the last few years, happens to be domestic clients, and France is 70%. So in many countries, people are going to be obliged to visit what they never visited before, the beauty of their own countries. And whether it's Holland or Germany or France or Italy or Spain or Malaysia, there's beauties to be watched. So basically, let's do a campaign to make sure we can welcome national people. It's going to be a different world, but it's going to be a world in which we're going to be doing the same services, maybe for people we've never seen before.